I'll do another running up the red line here, but obviously I can't for obvious reasons. Hi everybody, Jim from County Corvette. I have a 2004 coupe with 26,300 and some miles. It's a automatic, but it's really well equipped. It's got the 1SB. It's just a really nice car in general. Now, I would say about 10 years ago, it may be longer, I have the invoice. We did some engine upgrades to this car, cam, headers, some basic upgrades, and a tune. And then we did some suspension, fat suspension, and lowered it a little bit, about 1.5 inches. So it's a semi-custom car, but nothing outrageous. It still is highly reliable. We've never had a hiccup since we did it. And it's just a nice, honest, pleasurable car to drive. Same owner for, he's the second owner, the guy we did it for, and now we have it for sale. But in general, it's just a really nice, honest car. It's the original rims on it. It's got newer Michelins, excuse me. So the car really doesn't need anything. We've gone through it, and it's been impeccably maintained. Our customer actually was in Florida and had this down there for the past, I think, 8 or so years, and it hasn't had much mileage on it. So it was just oil changes since we worked on it. But we brought it back up there, up here from Florida, and just a great car. And it's the kind of car we look for. And the paint on it's original, but in superb original condition. No, noticeable chips and damage. Same thing for the interior. Even the side bolster here doesn't have any wear. So it's just a really good, honest car. So with that said, we're going to take it out and run it up a little bit and see how you like it. Because I don't like it. Let's go for a ride. All right, we're pretty well warmed up here, and I got the AC on. Now we have the top off, so I'm going to have to talk a little louder. Now this car does have an aftermarket exhaust. I believe it's a Corsa, but we'll have to check the paperwork on that. But not the super radical loud one, but just like the touring, so you can still hear yourself think. And it's just a nice tone. It's the kind of car that just needs a little extra tone to it. But the interior in this thing's really nice. I know if you watch my videos, I talk a lot about steering wheels and ring marks and stuff like that. This doesn't have any of that. And that's really indicative of somebody who, has pride of ownership. It seems like when I own a car, I pulverize the steering wheel. I either wear out the leather, I wear out the leather, or, I don't really wear jewelry. I know I've got some bands on here. I actually have a watch and a band, but that's for health tracking, sports tracking stuff. At any rate, I don't wear a lot of jewelry. Just for that reason, I tend to be destructive with it. So this thing's nice and clean. There's really no wear in the interior at all here. And if somebody said this was a 6,000 mile car, I would have believed it. Now the suspension feels good. It's a little tighter than the stock suspension, but it's not awful. It's not jarring or anything like that. It's just a little crisper, a little stouter. These cars were set up for touring. This one's just got a little bit more sport aspect to it, but still a very touring type drivable car. Yeah, this actually feels like sounds like the Corsa exhaust, the Corsa touring exhaust. I wrote the description yesterday, but I forgot already. I do apologize. Yeah, tires feel good on this car. There's no flat spots, no vibrations. Feels great. Yeah, overall car feels great, and that's the dual zone air, power sport seats, the whole bit. The air is ice cold, feels great. And it's just nice to have it on right now because it's actually getting a little warm out. All right, I'm just going to do a quick red line in first to second gear, and all right, I'm unable to do what I'd like to do here. I'm sorry, I was trying to let you go, buddy. Anyway, I'll do another running up the red line here, but obviously I can't for obvious reasons. All right, I'm just going to go red line here so you can feel it. All right, I'm going to let this car get a little bit ahead of me here, and I just want to do a quick first to second red line just to let everybody know that this engine's in superb condition, and does everything it's I've said it can do. All right, so all right, here we go. Okay, shit, I think I was actually losing traction back there. I didn't even realize it, but shifts right on the button at 6,000. I didn't shift it obviously manually. You can do that with an automatic. I didn't let off the gas. It just boom right at 6,000. So this thing's really well set up. Feels super strong, significantly stronger than most C5s, and just a great car for the money. And you can buy it with no concerns. It's a car you can buy sight unseen. Like I said, we've gone through it. We did the work on this car, performance work, and we don't do a lot of performance work only because we don't price quote. Most of that work is done time and material, and there's a lot of shops that do it out there for cheaper, but we don't bend stuff to get it out of the way. We disassemble. We use torque wrenches. We replace bolts that, stretch. We just don't do half-ass work. And not to say there's not some great shops out there, performance shops, but a lot of them, do try to, gosh, how can I say? I don't talk about other shops, so I'll leave it with, we don't try to outprice other shops. We don't need to do that. And we don't try to do that, we don't do it. So as a result, the work that we do is, with clients who just absolutely want it done right. And, it pays off. In time, you're going to get your value out of that. And that value is when it stays together and things aren't falling off and that type of thing. So anyway, just a great car, and thanks for watching the video. If you have an interest in it, give Ed or I a call, and we'll make something happen for you. We take trades, we'll help get you financed, but it's a car you can buy with confidence. Really, it's just a car I'm really proud to put the County Corvette name on and my personal name, and they're hard to find. There's not a lot of C5s out there in this shape, certainly in this color combination with this kind of mileage and this type of condition. So thanks for watching, and let us know if you have an interest.